It's like
Abercrombie,
him.
the Koalition. Thank you, everyone, for
Hey.
speaking with me. Hi.
Hi,
My
how are
first
you?
question, I'm okay. My first question does go to Patty. I was wondering, how do you feel that the events with happened with Kelly kind of drive Raven's rage, her rage and her personality?
Yeah, well, I think it's very relatable to have lose somebody at a young age and have that stay with you so much that it drives it, like, is a big part of your path and a big part of your life and world. So I think that I related to that. I think a lot of people can relate to that feeling, and having somebody who you feel like a big connection with, who like really understands you, and to feel like of all people that I have to lose, it's the one person that really like gets me, or just having like a really strong connection with something that feels like lost, and then looking for ways to fill that void.
Right. So for Sailor, what's interesting is Mayhem has a sisterly connection with Quiet, and I was wondering, how would you feel that that is important to the growth of the character for Mayhem?
Ooh.
I am not sure Mayhem would have ever changed even a little bit if Quiet was not in her life.
Yeah.
Quiet, like, in a really shocking way, almost immediately took on that like older sister role to Mayhem, even though like she didn't need to be doing that. This was just some like random bratty kid who was just kind of trying to steal stuff, you know? And so the fact that it's such a head-on effort to make that bond and, teach me all the things that I just didn't know about life and in the world that I clearly needed at that point to survive, um, I think is absolutely what like pushed that connection so far and so fast, because I also don't think that Mayhem has ever had a connection like that in her entire life throughout the apocalypse. So I think Quiet is very special to her, as they are to each other.
Okay. So for Tiana, I hope I pronounced that right.
Yes.
What I was wondering for Dollface, with John back in her life, knowing that he's alive, how do you feel that that completes her, even though he cannot remember who she is really?
Oh, that's a good question. I do feel like she gave up on him a long time ago. I do feel like she had to survive on her own and find community on her own. And getting to reunite with him is the biggest blessing and shock to her system, I think. She has been driving this mission, recruiting these dolls into her camp to sort of support this revolution that she has in mind. And John is an added bonus to that, that actually I think makes her pause, is like really, really it's startling for her for sure. And I think it makes her reflect like on those softer parts of herself that she um doesn't access very often, because she's had to have such a hard exterior. So yeah, I guess in a way it completes her in a way that's unexpected for sure.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me. Wonderful series. I love the characters. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you so much.